Don't do what you see the influencers doing on TikTok. Some influencers slather their face with a layer of occlusive. Yuck. A pea-sized amount is sufficient. While slugging is great to help skin heal, it's a bad idea to force your skin to deal with active ingredients like retinoids, vitamin C serums, and chemical exfoliants. Simply stick to. If you have dry skin, slugging might be a good way to keep your skin moisturized, but if you have acne-prone or oily skin, using an occlusive ointment on your face overnight can trap facial oil and cause breakouts. I would recommend, instead of Vaseline, use. Welcome to the Holistic Skin Guru, where what's on the surface is just as important as what's underneath. I'm your host, Aamena. Let's dive deep into the world of holistic skincare. Have you heard of slugging? What is it and why you should understand these trends before you jump into them? Slugging is layering a layer of an occlusive ointment on the skin before bedtime over your nighttime facial products. Usually people are using Vaseline to do this. Ideally, you just need a kind of barrier cream. So theoretically, nappy cream could work just as well. For those watching from the US, nappy cream is what we use on a baby's bottom when they have a rash from the nappy, or as you would call it, a diaper. The theory behind slugging is that it creates a layer around the moisturizer that you have already applied to the skin and gives the skin time to take in the product applied under the Vaseline. So in a way, it's creating like a barrier over the skin. It can be a great way to hydrate the skin or help protect an irritated skin. If you've scrolled through skincare hacks on social media in the last few years, you've probably seen influencers who will say their dewy baby soft skin is from daily slugging. This hashtag has gotten nearly 900 million views on TikTok alone, which means people are actually watching it and possibly following. Now, I'm not one for trends because most of the time the thing that is trending is already known in our world of skin. And I'm a firm believer in doing what is right for your skin, and trends will come and go. But what is right for your skin will always work. So let's investigate what it can do to other skin types that don't necessarily need excessive hydration. So let's unpack this trend and see what you are in for if you want to try it. As the name suggests, slugging can leave the face feeling sticky or slimy. Some influencers slather their face with a layer of occlusive, and it's thick and goopy and it's visible. Yuck. Who wants to go to bed with all of that stuff on your face? Think of the mess on your pillowcase and sheets. So don't do what you see the influencers doing on TikTok. They need to be excessive so that the camera can do justice to what they are doing. A pea-sized amount is sufficient. Overly excessively applying the barrier cream will also make your hair greasy, which means be ready to wash your hair in the morning. I've seen so many clients come in telling me they've tried slugging only to break out after a few days. While many swear by this, if you've already had an oily complexion or have been prone to breakout in the past, then this may not be for you. Sometimes the greasiness is uncomfortable and some may not be bothered by this, but it's worth being aware of this if you want to try it. So the way slugging works is that it serves as a physical barrier to protect the skin from the environment, and it keeps moisture close to the skin. So it's kind of like putting a blanket or a screen over the skin. In addition to petroleum jelly, mineral oil, silicones, and vegetable oils are all occlusive ingredients. And if you've followed me for a while, you will know some on that list that I simply am not a fan of. The slug layer itself doesn't hydrate the skin, cleaning your face and misting it with water before adding a high-quality moisturizer and a thin layer of occlusive product to seal in the hydrating ingredients. While slugging is great to help skin heal, it's a bad idea to use it to force your skin to deal with active ingredients like retinoids, vitamin C serums, and chemical exfoliants. Doing that is like forcing someone who isn't hungry to eat a 6-course meal. You just wouldn't do that. Simply stick to high-quality healing products and give your skin a break from active ingredients. A vitamin B or hyaluronic acid would be great for this. Think of slugging as a way to baby the skin back to health. and only if your skin is suited to it. There is no one skincare fix for everyone. Every skin is different. It's all about finding what's right for each person, so slugging may or may not be right for you. When one's skin is balanced and healthy, slugging may not be necessary at all. It could be great to slug your face daily to combat the cold and dry weather during the winter months. You definitely will not want to do this in the summer months when it's 38-degree heat in Australia. During a normal week, you may slug only around your eyes to add moisture to the delicate skin there. People with dry skin may benefit from frequent slugging, especially in the wintertime, but those who have oily skin or an acne-prone skin should steer clear, as the occlusive can trap facial oil and cause breakouts. There are many different ointments that you can use for slugging, from cheap drugstore Vaseline to fancier healing balms. While I'm not a fan of Vaseline because I am a holistic practitioner, I would rather not use a byproduct of petroleum refinery on my face and skin. Your skin should not be experimented on. These TikTok videos are viral things and they're funny and they're entertaining, but rarely are they good for our skin. So what is my final thoughts on this? If you have dry skin, slugging might be a good way to keep your skin moisturized, especially during the winter months. But if you have acne-prone or oily skin, using an occlusive ointment on your face overnight can trap facial oil and cause breakouts. I would recommend, instead of Vaseline, use organic African shea butter or even castor oil. Make sure it's organic and hexane-free as an alternative to hydrate all year round, and simply apply sea buckthorn oil to your skin and watch your skin transform. If you've tried slugging and it's worked for you, I'd love to know. Comment below. If you've tried slugging and you've had a breakout, please tell us what happened. See you on the next episode. Thank you for joining me on Holistic Skin Guru. If this episode has helped you get one step closer to achieving your skin goals, I'd love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform too. If you've got any questions about your skin, I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me at Holistic Skin Guru on all platforms. Don't forget, as a listener, you can get 10% off all treatments at our Skin Fit New Farm Clinic in Brisbane. Simply pop the word podcast in your booking online or mention it on the phone when you book.